And we are underway from College Park. First serve time, 7:04 p.m. The initial joust between Dowler is won. Neshaporica hits the ground. Dowler up, Sire down, dug out nicely. And the joust, it'll go around the antenna. On stairs and serves with the band behind her. Sire the initial handle. Up and down, just a little too far from Sire. Did it get a touch? It did, so it is a point to Maryland.
Middle of this week, how important it is to have a packed pavilion.
Sire quick in, Max Brown took it away from Gibbs. It's gonna have to go over, free ball attempt here for the Terps. Go Million, Dowler up, and down by Neshaporica, put it in the ground. As it's freshman Julia Bishop back to serve. Thomas, the initial hit, joust from Dowler. That's how you get some momentum back into it. As Raynell Jones subs back into the game, knuckleball serve from Lexi Finnerty. Up and down, but hit wide by Max Brown. But she is embracing that role and taking her time when it comes. Up and down, attempt, nice save by Dowler, and the third attempt, it's a nice little bit of takeoff. Up and down by Max Brown, immediately to go Million. Dowler up, Sire down, but it's a free ball attempt, comes back over. Dowler up, Raynell Jones down! Kabengale once more. Sire the initial touch. Dowler push onto the left, Neshaporica down. Gonna be a free ball attempt. Jones misjudges. Ricks up and Neshaporica sent back. How about one more? Sire and Neshaporica, one more free ball attempt. Almost fell. Cullen up. Franklin down. Put it in the ground, Sarah Franklin.
Season ending early last year due to injuries.
Kabengele for 3 in a row for the Spartans. Dowler up. Neshaporica deep. And they've got a 2-point lead. And score evens at 12-all with Go Million back to serve. Deep serve. Celia Cullen up. Little push attempt came from Naya Gross. Now on this other side for Layla Ricks. She knows how to give it that soft touch. 20 last week, as we alluded to in the pregame against the Terps. Hard serve down, dug out nicely by Sire. On the other side, Neshaporica. Dug out by Talia Edmonds. Cullen up. Max Brown down. What a dig from Go Million. Sire and Neshaporica down. Cullen and Max Brown once more. One more touch. It took a deflection, so they get one more over by Neshaporica again. Reverse side, it goes for Gross. Up by Go Million. Neshaporica, the deflection, and a hard-earned point for the Terps. Thomas back, and the knuckleball serve. Lauren Gibbs up. Max Brown deep, and that's 15-13 to the Terrapins. Gross is back to serve for the Spartans. Deep once more, Neshaporica, the initial touch. And down, put it in the ground, Hannah Thompson. 2-point lead restored. Bishop the serve once more. Thomas had to hit the ground. Dowler up. Soft touch from Sire. Dig out from Franklin. Lift over came from Bishop. Now Dowler onto that close side. Thompson dug out nicely by Gross. Now over pushed by, back over, deflected. And the push in was a double touch off the net. Lexi Finnerty back to serve, subbing in once more. Fisher up, and it's dug out nicely. Is it gonna reach over? There's a whistle blown, and points given to the Terrapins.
So we'll see if the Terps can try to take advantage here and not get stopped by another replay review.
It's a missed hit from Max Brown. How about one more of those? Max Brown has to free ball it over. Chance for the Terps to capitalize. Finnerty, Dowler up. Sire down, put it in the ground. Sam Sire, 3-point lead for the Terps.
And it doesn't look like she'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Finnerty once more close to staying out, and the miscommunication between Franklin and Julia Bishop gives the 20th points to the Terps. And that causes Kathy George to call a timeout. We are back from the timeout break. Finnerty serves. Up by Gibbs and down by Franklin. Good dig by Neshaporica. Solo spike try from Dowler. Sent back by Biama Kabengele. 2 kills and 2 errors to her name so far. Dowler up. Raynell Jones the push. Dug out nicely by Max Brown. Kabengele. It breaks that seemingly unbreakable Maryland wall. Max Brown, the Canadian, once more. Neshaporica. Dowler up. Sire with authority into the net. There's no net touch, so the point stays alive. Dowler up. No, but Dowler is down! She likes to do it when you least expect it. And she'll follow it up with a nice serve as well. That's in. That's ace number 1 of the day. Sydney Dowler can do no wrong. 3 points for the set. Dowler once more. Dug out by Lauren Gibbs. To the scorer table it goes. Nice dig out. Sent down straight to Dowler. Go Million up. Sire down. How about that placement from On Fire Sam Sire?
And disallows service errors. That might be a different situation here.
Sire sends it over all the way back and onto that right side. Kabengele put it in the ground, side out, Michigan State. Kabengele will follow up her kill with a serve. She'll get it from the band behind her. Serve goes deep, and set number 1 to the Terrapins, 25-20. Sire leading the way with 6 kills. Max Brown once more. Dug out, go Million. Dowler up. Why not try it to the other side for Sire? Up and down, Sarah Franklin. Dug out, Dowler. Go Million. Has to go over from Neshaporica. Max Brown. And sent back once more. Bishop. Lauren Gibbs. Kabengele sent back. Welcome to the game, Raynell Jones. Not only are they going to have to do that, the Terps are going to have to improve a little bit on taking those chances gifted to them by the Spartans, starting with Kaylee Thomas. And that's how to take advantage of one. A big fist pump from the Alabama transfer. Here is Franklin, sending it down viciously with topspin dug out by Go Million. Dowler up, Sire down the deflection, and it's sending everybody in all different directions off the deflection.
A nice easy dig there, keeping the point alive and ultimately getting it for the Terps.
Latvian international Paula Neshaporica, the serve. Dug out by Go Million. Dowler sets up Sam Sire. 1 more point.
20 kills in just 3 sets. She's trying to aim for that again.
Neshaporica, the knuckleball. Celia Cohen up. Franklin down with authority, dug out by Thomas. Dowler up. Thompson down, being knocked around. And after the first hit up by Franklin.
Similar to the first set. Who can snatch this momentum?
Deep from Dowler, Bishop up. Deflection was soft. It's a great dig out and over eventually, but it was lifted just out. Good determination. Cecily Max Brown back to serve. Dowler up, Sire down and sent back. Great dig from Go Million. Now up by Dowler again. Sire deep, good placement, Sam Sire. Double-digit kills on the day. We're back even at what we would have been. So Go Million gets it started. Bishop up. Kabengele got a deflection, dug out Sire. Dowler up. Thompson the soft touch. It's dug out nicely by Gibbs. Kabengele the push to the corner. Sire hits the ground. Free ball attempt. Sent down Nea Gross. It's Thomas back once more. Slaps it deep. Line drive serve. Celia Cullen up. Franklin down, but it's out. One more line drive serve. It's going to be a joust attempt. It's won by Hannah Thompson.
You just cannot be allowing those service errors to happen, especially in crucial moments like this.
No, you cannot. Sarah Franklin serves. Thomas dug out. Dowler, what a nice flip, but it's read nicely. Celia Cullen the read. Joust attempt won by Sydney Dowler. Neshaporica back to serve. Again, looking for the first lead are the Terps. Cecily Max Brown up. Has to be pushed over. A chance for the Terps. Dowler up. Thompson, it took a deflection. It's got the line anyway.
Taking their first lead of the set as we wind down here in the second set.
Neshaporica. Dug out by Lauren Gibbs. Up and down softly. How about one more try? Sire up. Neshaporica from the back sends it long. Cullen up. Tries to do her best. Sydney Dowler won nicely. Set up by Dowler. Down by Neshaporica. Cullen up. Cecily Max Brown with authority. Nice touch from Neshaporica. Now Sire to kill, dug out by Gibbs. And on to the right for Franklin, takes a deflection. Neshaporica, Dowler up. Thompson sent back, reaching back Neshaporica. Thomas up. Sire sent back with authority. What a point to keep it level.
Slamming on over, and you just saw the emotion from the Spartan side after that point. A great point for them.
A huge point to keep it level. Now Thomas, Dowler, Thompson down, put it in the ground, Hannah Thompson. 1 point lead restored. Finnerty back to serve. Almost short. but sent back hard, sent back with authority from Big Raynell Jones. Welcome back. 2-point lead for the Terps over the Spartans. Terps hold a 1-set lead. It's Celia Cullen up, sent back. Emma Monks with authority, not yet, as Dowler's back, and the deflection lands out. Sire, the attempted kill, the block.
Big reason to why they're up by 2 points in the second set.
Finnerty once more. It's going in towards the server's table. Collins clatters into it, and that's poor from Sarah Franklin.
Not a soft landing, but putting her body on the line and getting the point.
Finnerty once more. Cullen up, Franklin down. Nice dig, Kaylee Thomas. Neshaporka sends it on to the left. Free ball attempt from Sire. Chance Spartans. Cullen up. Max Brown, get it out! Get it out of here! Sydney Dowler, send it back!
Now just 3 away from taking a 2-0 lead.
One more from Finnerty, lifted over by Cullen right there, Neshaporica. Dowler up, Jones down! No deflection on that one. Raynell Jones a kill on offense this time. Finnerty deep, Franklin, Cullen, Max Brown, get it out again, but this time, point still goes, Max Brown, and this time, she penetrates that wall of Dowler. Here's Julia Bishop, back to serve, the freshman. Sends it deep, Thomas. Dowler, flip it down again, good pancake from Bishop, point still alive. Max Brown with a little bit off of it. Dowler up, Sire off the angle, just wide. Bishop to serve after the great pancake attempt. Neshaporica, Dowler up, miss hit from Jones, makes it a 3-point game. The Pav on their feet. Their magic fingers a-waving. Dowler, it's a great serve, and it's not dug out by Lauren Gibbs.
Spartans cooling them down just a bit.
Franklin, the toss and the serve with speed down. Dowler up, left side, Neshaporica, and I think it was a double touch. It was.
She's already at 14 early on in this third set. That's something to watch for as we progress along in the set.
Thomas, the serve. Gibbs, Cullen, and Max Brown sent back, but still alive. There was Franklin. Cullen, Max Brown once more. A little bit of heat off it. Put down by Dowler. Hey, I thought you only saw it once or twice from her, but she has been absolutely giving it.
Getting back up off the ground and sending it home for the point.
Thomas, the short serve. She gives a fist pump of authority. Has crossed to serve once more. Dowler up. Thompson down, gets to that deflection. Kaylee Thomas giving that point to Hannah Thompson.
As you alluded to, we've seen as the service errors have decreased for this Terrapin side, the points have gone up.
They go hand in hand as the solo block from Sam Sire. Put it in the ground and get it out of here. Thomas, Dowler up, had to reach back, did Sam Sire. Point still alive, Bishop hits the floor. Kabengele, free ball over. Go Million. She does it one more time to Sydney Dowler. 11-6.
3 blocks on the day.
Dowler entered the day 28 kills from reaching 1,000 on her career as Raynell Jones puts it in the ground. As Dowler putting 23 assists on the board so far, so she is 5 away from 1,000 on her collegiate career, only in her sophomore year, mind you. Bishop up, Max Brown dug out by Thomas. Finnerty up, soft touch from Sire, and it took an unfortunate deflection from Cecily Max Brown.
Like they were in the first 2 sets, a commanding 13-6 lead.
Bishop up, Max Brown off of the pace. Dowler up, Jones put it in the ground, Raynell Jones!
Sire hitting 344, Hannah Thompson 545, Sydney Dowler 1,000. Something Terps have not been good at this year.
Oh, put that in the ground, but just out.
Over double both those numbers last time out against the Terps.
20 kills to be exact. Up and down from Raynell Jones as it was a reach back. I think she may have. She's a redshirt junior using her injury redshirt from an ACL injury freshman year. She appeared in 12 of the 15 games in the shortened season last year. Neshaporica deep push. Max Brown on the scene. Cullen up. And Franklin down, but dug out out nicely by Sire. Neshaporica, other side, sent down, dug out by Gibbs. Franklin one more. Get it out of here! Raynell Jones and Layla Ricks. How about one more combination? The Spartans. Sarah Franklin back. Down with authority, dug out by Sire. Neshaporica up. Soft touch from Sire. And it'll fall.
Against the Spartans last Saturday.
4-point lead for the Terps. Kaylee Thomas serves it up. Celia Cullen up. And great dig out by Gomillion. Free ball attempt by Thomas given. Cullen onto that side cross. Dug out by Sire. And the joust attempt just absolutely killed, smothered, and everything else you want to call it by Nia Cross.
Backs against the wall.
Neshaporica serves it up. Cullen up. Max Brown down and out. They're 4 points away from it. 21-17 the score. Julia Bishop to lob it in. Thomas the bump. Up by Dowler. Down by Sire with some heat. Danzinger up. Neshaporica the initial bump. Dowler. Soft touch from Jones. Put it in the ground, Raynell Jones. And we are at match point. Limited action for Engel this year with the dominance up front, out wide from the outside hitters. Bishop up. Franklin sent back, but just out of bounds, keeping it a 3-point deficit and keeping this match alive. The Pav gets louder. Kabengele once more, and it's hit the ground on the line. Is it worth the challenge from Adam Hughes? He's strolling over to the table. Biamba Kabengele will serve it up for a fourth time. Loudness in the Pav. Dowler up. Jones soft touch. Cecily Max Brown under control. Onto that right. Sent down. Dug out. Gomillion. Dowler. Sire, it's long! And we will be going to win by 2.
And they fight to stay alive.
Kabengele once more. Dowler over to keep it alive. Neshaporica gets a net touch, keeps it alive. Bishop up. Franklin angled. It'll come back once more. Bishop. Cross. Put it in the ground. Nia Cross.
A fourth
The
set.
small contingent gets loud. Kabengele once more. Dowler up. Neshaporica down. Put it in the ground, Paula Neshaporica. We go to 27. The freshman Milan Gomillion to serve. Gibbs digs it out. Up and down. Could have been going out, but Sire elects to play it. Dowler up. Neshaporica deflection. It'll fall back to Max Brown. Free ball attempt. Neshaporica. Dowler up. Ricks down with authority. Terps back in the lead. Match point again. At least she puts it in. Gibbs hits the ceiling. That's still in play. Soft touch. Doesn't hit the ground. Gibbs up once more. Franklin gets a deflection. Up by Dowler and over by Sire. Gibbs. Bishop. Cross. Did it hit the ground? It did. And we go to 28. Franklin now back to serve. Score level at 26. Up and down from Franklin. That lands in and they left it. And it is now 27-26 to Sparty. Franklin to send it to set number 4. Up and down. Gomillion the dig. Dowler up. Neshaporica sent back. It's down. And we go to set number 4. What a comeback from the Spartans. They've got a lot more work to do, though. The Terps could not close out 2-set leads against Northwestern and Penn State earlier in the year. Celia Cullen up, Nia Cross. Finally a deflection from the front line. Dowler up, soft touch from Ricks, and sent back over. Free ball attempt coming. Dowler up, Neshaporica down. Talia Edmonds lays out. Cullen up, sent back. Sarah Franklin, get it out of here. Gomillion 16 kills on the day from the libero spot, and that's ace number 2.
And adding a pair right there.
Third time is not the charm. Edmonds, Cullen, and Franklin. Get that out of here! Layla Ricks sends it back with authority. 7th kill on the day for Cross. Dug up and out. And soft touch from Neshaporica. Dug out nicely by Franklin. Max Brown softly over. Dowler up. Neshaporica down. That's more like it. Power on the spike. Neshaporica, the initial dig. There's Sydney Dowler once more. That's her 4th on the night. Lead is now 8-6. Dowler and her side have to get the job done. Dowler and Sire, she'll get assist number 33 on the night on kill number 18. So that's 2 miscues in a row that Thomas has been involved in. She almost got on the end of another one with Neshaporica as Gomillion sends it far side Sire. Now Bishop up, touch from Franklin. Now Gibbs, Bishop, Max Brown down the middle. It's gonna be there. Kaylee Thomas has it. And it's gonna be free balled over by Gomillion. Gibbs, Bishop, cross, put it in the ground. Not cross, that is Biyama Kabengele. First time we've mentioned her. Dowler put each one of the 4 potential match-winning serves in play as Kabengele, it's dug out nicely, kept alive by Gomillion, and over by Neshaporica. Play still alive, Bishop up, and down by Monks, it's back over. Bishop, Kabengele far side. It's gonna be over once by Dowler. Gibbs, and Franklin sent back, but not in. And she lobbed that serve up because she's been having troubles today on her serves. Bishop up, Franklin down, dug out so well by Gomillion. Dowler up, Jones down, how did that go back over? Dowler up, soft touch from Ricks, and the point goes Maryland's way. Kaylee Thomas back one more. Breathe and the serve. Celia Cullen up once more. Pushed deep by Franklin. Dowler up. Neshaporica we can't hit. Now Gomillion. Dowler. Sire down. Dug out nicely by Gibbs. Cullen. Far side. Franklin. Kept alive by Gomillion. Dowler. Neshaporica. And Dowler herself! Whoa! Where did that come from?
Michigan State tying it back up in the 4th set. Max Brown, 10 kills, 15 digs. That's a double-double for Max Brown.
Cross one more time, Gomillion the dig. And there's Sydney Dowler one more time.
As she keeps the Spartans in this one.
Bishop the serve, Dowler up. Hannah Thompson down, kept in by Bishop, could have been going out. And sent down, good dig from Thomas. No ceiling there. Joust attempt won by Dowler, but point stays alive. Bishop to the far side. Kabengele dug out nicely by Thomas. Neshaporica to Sire. Not a double hit. As Franklin sets up Max Brown, that got a deflection. Hardy's lead is 1. Sent down the line for Gomillion. Sent back into the middle, has to be pushed deep by Neshaporica. And sent down hard, Emma Monks makes it a 2-point lead. Put it in the ground, Emma Monks. They have extended it 1, they look to extend it 2. Talia Edmonds the serve. Sire the initial dig. And slowly over by Neshaporica. Cullen up and just over the head of Nia Cross. Miscommunication. One more time on the serve. Up by Thomas, Dowler up. Sire's tipped. Franklin. She will not get it back. It's Max Brown one more time, but she cannot keep it on the court.
Maryland finds themselves down by 1.
Yet another good serve from Dowler. Heads up band. Max Brown free balled over by Franklin, but it's landed out. Neshaporica ushers it wide, and we are tied at 19. Grandstand last 6 points.
Taking the commanding lead late in this 4th set.
Bishop up, Kabengele sent back. She's gonna get another try. It'll be Max Brown instead! Solo block, Raynell Jones! Get it out of here! She's got a 1-point cushion. Line drive serve, dug up by Gibbs. Bishop, sent down, dug out by Gomillion. Sire, get that out of here! Kabengele keeps the score level at 20.
Much of a non-factor, so the Terps would like to see her get going in this 4th set.
Emma Monks a high looping serve again. Dowler up. There's Sire once more. They seem to have her figured out this set. Bishop up. Kabengele long. 21-20. Sire long. Bishop up. Right side Franklin sent back, but they can't keep it in. Visual frustration from Ricks and Jones. That's bread and butter work usually. Talia Edmonds the serve. 21 all the score. Sire the initial touch. Dowler up. Neshaporica angle touch. Now that's crafty from the Latvian. Jump man by Drake being played in the background. Gomillion the serve. Cullen up. Franklin, get that out of here, Layla Ricks. That's more like it. They're jumping on the court now.
It's all about execution at this point for the Terrapins. Finish the job, execute, get those small things correct before it's too late.
Franklin with downspin. Dowler up. Neshaporica down. Give it one more kill for Paula Neshaporica. Kaylee Thomas back to serve. Thomas over. That's the start. Has it hit the ground? Yes, it does. Kaylee Thomas for the win. And the Terps get that execution done. They get the fourth set after squandering the third. 25-22. And cue the victory song from the mighty sound of Maryland.